Hello, and thank you for joining us today as we speak with local Harney County business owners and managers. As you're probably aware, there's a real challenge within the county, and that is connecting employers with potential employees. And so what we've decided to do is start a new program where we're going to allow employers or small business owners to come share with us what they need in a future employee. We sure hope you enjoy this, and we hope it serves the community.
Great. Thanks, Greg. Today we are talking with Dan Grigg, who actually holds a lot of roles in our community, but right now we're here to talk about the Executive Director position at Harney County Chamber of Commerce. Welcome, Dan.
Thank you, Denise.
So let's take just a minute and talk about kind of the background of the chamber as you know it. I know you've been on the board for a number of years, where you guys have been and where you're hoping to head.
Sure. So the Harney County Chamber of Commerce is really the face of our county. As people come in from outside the county to visit, working with the member businesses throughout the county. And we've had an active chamber here in Burns for a number of years, far preceding me coming to the community. And it's always been a group that sets the tone as far as events throughout the community, bringing the businesses together, bringing visitors from outside together to come into our county and experience all of the great things that Harney County has to offer.
Yeah, that's great. So kind of clarify for me the position that's open right now at the Chamber of Commerce.
Sure. So we have a really exciting opportunity for the executive director of the chamber. So this would be the leader for the Chamber of Commerce, working closely with us as board members, and then the businesses throughout the community and the local governments. And there's great opportunities throughout not just the Burns and Hines area where the chamber is located, but throughout the county. We cover about 10,000 square miles in Harney County, and the chamber is not just a Burns chamber, but it's truly a chamber for all of the county of Harney, and bringing everyone in to see the wonderful things we have here.
Yeah, that's a really good point. It's the Harney County Chamber of Commerce. That's a lot of turf to cover. So what kind of qualities do you think would make someone successful in this position?
This role requires somebody that sees themselves as a people person. And you have to be outgoing. You have to enjoy building relationships and maintaining those relationships. And then certainly other things such as being well-spoken, being organized, detail-oriented, having good follow-through, and just really being able to get your arms around the whole business of the organization, and being willing to build those relationships with the local businesses in town and throughout the county, bring in visitors from the outside, plan and organize events, and just really have a great time being part of the community.
So a lot of different tasks for that person to work on, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Great. What is your recruiting and onboarding process going to look like? Do you guys have a time frame in mind? Are you, what kind of training do you provide? How will somebody start in this position?
Sure. So the position is posted on Indeed, as well as the website and various other recruiting websites. And we're going to be looking at all of the candidates. We have the screening process to make sure that the best candidates are being invited in for an interview. Given COVID, some of that might be Zoom interviews, depending on where the individual lives, or they may be in person. And then once the final selection is made, the board chair is the direct report for the director. And so they'll report directly to the board chair, but all of the board are involved in that. And the board chair then will meet regularly with the new director, orient, help them become comfortable in the community, comfortable with the chamber. And then we'll continue to meet with that person on an as-needed basis. And then we as a board meet with that individual once a month. We have a board meeting where that person's very involved in. And so we expect it'll take a few months to become comfortable and really get up to speed, but the support will be there for that.
Great. Okay. You've done a really good job kind of describing the general duties. Is there such a thing as an average day at the chamber? Or, you know, we often ask that question, but it's like as you talk, I'm thinking,
I think that's what makes the job so interesting, is it's
Okay.
not the same every day.
Okay.
And
I
and
agree.
there are certain events throughout the year that repeat year after year, but being able to add your spin to those, create new things. I mean, it's a very creative position, and really just being able to bring the community together in a way that it just promotes the businesses and promotes the county. And the right person, I think, will just really love the job and enjoy doing it. But you've got to have that personality where you want to be out there doing those kind of things.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Any cool success stories for us to learn a little bit more about the chamber and some of their more recent functions?
Yeah, I would say about probably half of the position is really focusing on the local businesses, and then the other half is promoting tourism and helping others come in and experience what we have here in Harney County, and utilizing the local businesses. And so there are certain events throughout the year that are always a lot of fun. There's an annual Chamber of Commerce dinner and awards banquet that's very popular throughout the county. And then there's the Now Here Bird Festival that's not entirely run by the chamber, but we're a partner with the group that hosts the Bird Festival, and so it helps support that. We do a gravel grinder every summer, which is really a bicycle race, but on mountain biking, but on gravel roads, and that's become very popular and has people signing up from all over the country. Wow. And then there's other local events. There's parades, there's auctions, there's things at the Hines Golf Course that we started last year, and so there's a lot of fun events like that. And then there's a great opportunity to just get to know the business owners and help promote their businesses, and to recognize them and spotlight them, and there's different ways to bring the groups together and be successful.
Cool. Yeah, that's sounds like a very active job. Lots of things going on. What do you think somebody might enjoy most working for the chamber board and working for the businesses in Harney County?
To me, the greatest joy would probably come in the relationships that are built. I mean, you're really out and about getting to know everybody throughout the county. I mean, from the elected leaders to the business leaders to people like you with economic development, and it's somebody. I mean, the real joy comes in getting to know people, creating those friendships, but then also seeing the success of the events that are hosted, and seeing the local businesses thrive. There's a lot of satisfaction, I think, that comes from that.
That's great. That's great. So we'll be putting a link up here at the end for contact information, but do you want to just walk us through the application process, Dan, and how somebody would go about applying if they're interested?
Yeah, we don't really have an online application process set up for this position, so it would be the traditional, either calling the chamber number, or sending an email or an actual written letter in. So you could attach a resume to an email or send in a written letter of interest. There's not an application per se, but it would be resume based, with a cover letter where you would explain your interest, why you're interested, what you would bring, what experiences you've had, what background, what education, and what would make you successful as our new director.
Great. Okay. Anything else you'd like to add today? You've given us a really good comprehensive look at that position. And as I said, stay tuned if you're interested, because I'll be putting that phone number and the email address to respond to with your resume and cover letter. But anything else, Dan, you want to talk about today?
I just think the culture of Harney County is a very inviting culture. And if you love small towns, if you love the outdoors, hunting, fishing, mountains, and just really great down-to-earth people, you're going to love working here in Harney County.
Great. Thank you very much, Dan Grigg board member for Harney County Chamber of Commerce. They are seeking the right person to fill the executive director need. Thanks a lot, Dan.
Thanks, Denise.